Okay, hello. This is Jeff Altgilbers. It's July 21, Monday, and that's our Monday mentoring call. I'm glad some of you could join today. I know it's a busy summer for for many people. This summer, everybody's traveling and doing things and busy in the yard and all that. But at the same time, it's a lot of great opportunity for you to be able to get out and meet people and share for life with them. And I'm excited that, now, when this season comes, that it does allow for that. It seems like when I'm out and about and people I run into, they'll ask me, well, what do you do? Or it's just a natural thing to bring up in a conversation. It's so nice to be able to share for life with them. And especially when we think about social networking, I mean, it's absolutely revolutionized and changed everything that we do in life. And so when we look at how we can share our opportunities so easily with them by handing out that trifold brochure that's in our back office, you can order that through Vistaprint. That would have your URL to your website, or just even taking a smartphone, or if you had an iPad with you at the time, some of those are pretty small now, you can sit and have coffee at Starbucks and show them the presentation, our 10-minute video, or show them the back office, the website, how everything works, and how well-equipped they are when they choose to join you in Ford Life. That is such an edge. That's such an edge. I can remember in the past when we would try, when we prospect people and want to convince them to join, the one thing that we didn't really have, of course, we have fantastic products, right? And that's certainly a good reason to join, because, if they want to be healthy, they certainly need to be on our products, take care of themselves, invest in their own health. But we didn't have a compelling reason for them to join. And now when we show them a system worth thousands of dollars, and it's free if they join with you, that gives you an edge we never had before. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about tonight, it came up in a conversation with one of our leaders, and that was about our Club 50, our Club 250. And recently I was talking to a leader in Germany, and she was asking me how did I feel and what were my thoughts about the Club 250. And I'm actually very excited about it for a few reasons, and I'm going to go ahead and share that with you, and then you'll know where I'm coming from. From a business standpoint, and you being a leader, and you're building a business, you're building a team, how many products, think about this, how many products does your family use? In the case of myself, I'm on Transfer Factor Plus, Transfer Factor. I use the cardio. I use so many of the products. I mean, I'd have to make a list. Not everybody's going to be like me. I understand that. And with Michelle, my wife, she's got products, Belvie, Transfer Factor, Ria Vita. Then we have the children. They're on the chewables and Ria Vita. There's just quite a lot of products that our family uses. I can tell you right now, we're over 250 LP a month. We are. Not everybody's going to be like us. I understand that. But that's why it's an incentive. It's an incentive because when you look at the benefits of becoming what they call a Club 250 member. Now, obviously, it is what it sounds like. You get in the club when you purchase 250 life points. That's in one calendar month, and then you're in the club. That's how it works. And I want to go through some of those benefits. One of the benefits, and this is another reason why I think, I would do that, because you're going to save a lot of money. You're going to get a lot of extra products for free. And that's one thing that if you go to the 4Life website, it'll talk about big product discounts. They can be up to $81, because what they've done is they've grouped it into like 5 different packs. The first pack being mostly focused on Transfer Factor Plus and Renuvo. And so if you look at that number 1 pack that they offer, the LP being 250, you save $76. So in other words, you've got $76 of free product. If you go to pack 2, which is Rio Vita and Transfer Factor Plus, Renuvo, and Energy, Go Sticks, then you're looking at a savings of $73. So that's $73 of products that you got for free. And then if we go to the number 3, which would be Rio Vita Sticks, 4 bottles of Transfer Factor Plus, 2 boxes of Energy, and then if you do that, then in that case you save $81. And the 4th pack has to do with cleansing products and Transfer Factor Plus. You can look at that yourself to get the details. You're saying 72, in the 5th pack you're saving 53. Those are packs that you can get familiar with. And so when I look at my family and how much product that we use collectively in a month, then I'm like, boy, well, that only makes sense to buy this way. Of course, you can buy what you want as long as it's a 250 LP order. But for those of you that do not have a family, maybe you're single and all that, why would that still be exciting for you? Well, because again, anything you're saving, you can sell. And so in countries like, and keep in mind this program, the Club250, this is worldwide. This is not just the United States. So I'm not a big retailer, but I've got people that ask me all the time, hey, will you get me that? I ran out of that product. Would you get me that product? And things like that. Of course, for my friends, I'm going to do that. But in countries like the Philippines, where retailing is very important, India, retailing is very important, you could probably think of a lot of countries where direct sales is very, very important. Even in the United States, a lot of people do it. Do I do it? No. I never was a big retailer. But I can understand and I can see why many would. And I always encourage that. What I love about 4Life is we don't change who we are when we come in this, okay? We don't. I never saw myself as a salesperson. But again, if a friend asks me for the products to get them, sure, I'm going to do that for that friend. But in a lot of countries, they do a lot of retailing, so that any of those discounts are actually profit centers for that person. So that's the first thing that I noticed that was really good for the Club250. Again, going back to the fact that we are business builders. In the past, what we always taught our organization in the past was 100 LP. And that is, make sure you have 100 LP every month. Well, that's what a lot of people did. But then we started questioning the wisdom of that and saying, why don't we just teach them to have 100 LP? Why not, encourage them to have more than that, which many do. But in other words, we don't build with just teaching that way, to have 100 LP. Why not have more? Imagine if your organization, if many of your members got involved with the Club250, and they set a goal to always do a minimum of 250 LP every month. So they have products for their family, and then they have products that they'll sell to their friends. What your organization would look like, and what would it do? It'd be incredible. Be incredible for a number of reasons. And that's, I guess, the next point that I'm going to talk about, is that you'll reach your ranks faster. For example, if you're at a diamond level and you want to get to presidential, or if you're presidential, you want to get to international diamond, by just, doing that and teaching your leaders how to build that way. Everybody got into the trap of 100 LP. And they didn't really teach that differently. It's pretty much across the board. But imagine if everybody started doing that. You're literally doubling the volume of your organization. Not everybody's going to do it. That's for certain. But just imagine if you could almost double the volume of your organization. It's very possible. Very possible indeed. So by encouraging the Club 250 and the benefits, you're going to go through rank advancement. So are your people. If your people are going through rank advancement, then organically you're going through it as well. So it's something that you should get familiar with. If you haven't, go to the For Life website and get familiar with how it works. I mean, it's pretty simple how it works, but just get familiar with the benefits of it and also the logic of it. The other thing is that what I like about the Club 250 benefits is the rapid reward enhancements. So anything over 100 LP, as we have in the past, you get a 25% rapid reward. But in this case, you get it the next business day. So if you purchase 250 life points, then you're going to get your rapid reward on the next business day. And anybody that you sponsor that joins you in For Life, you are going to get a rapid reward the very next day. That's very important, because when we look at other business opportunities out there, and of course, before I joined For Life, I used to be involved in a lot of binary programs. And the big thing about binary programs was that you get paid every week. Well, in this case, you get paid every day when you're sponsoring people. And the money that you get back, even from your Club 250 rapid reward, your 25%, that also allows you, as well as your leaders, to be able to purchase any more needed products for the month. It builds momentum. And if your people realize, then now, if you bring in, let's say, somebody as a diamond, let's say they come in with a diamond pack, that's 400 LP. The very next business day, you get $100. When people see that money and experience that money right away, that really creates a strong determination to be able to get out there and build. They sort of get goal-oriented. How many rapid rewards can I get? How many times can I get paid, the next business day in a calendar month? So one thing I like about it is it's going to ignite, just by consequence of how it works, it's going to ignite a lot of sponsoring. And so if you help your leaders get familiar with that, and that the fact that they will get paid the very next day on the people that they sponsor, that's going to be a powerful selling point. And it's a powerful selling point for people who've been in these companies and say, hey, we get paid every week. Well, that's great, but you know what? I get paid every day. And we get paid once a month, too. That's good, too. So it's a tool. And it will excite people. The other thing that they're going to do, as they mention in the website, they're going to also, for people who are Club 250 members, they're going to have drawings every month. So these drawings are going to vary. Some are going to be $100 winners, and then $250, and then $1,000, and then during the certain quarters, they'll have what they call quarterly drawings, and that will be anything from $1,000 to $5,000. They're going to put hundreds of thousands of dollars into these cash drawings. So it's just another incentive that's built in there. So when you get a chance, spend some time and go through. You can go to the 4Life website and review the benefits of Club 250, and then see how you feel about it, because I think it'll really help many of us who purchase a lot of products for our family already, as well as maybe some of you that do retailing. Your profit is going to go up quite a bit when we talk about discounts as much as $81 on a, for example, in the first example I gave, because they had 5 packs that you could choose from. That's very significant. Rank advancement, moving up in rank, because organically that's going to happen if you encourage that with your leaders, and then as well as getting paid the very next day on your leaders. So those are some of the benefits to it. I think it's another, in a way, it's sort of like a compensation addition to what we already had with 4Life, and we already were paying out 64%. And then you saw at the last convention, if you get to, if you maintain your rank at International Diamond, Gold International Diamond, Platinum International Diamond, if you maintain that rank and you get in the President's Club, well, then you get a cash reward on stage. In case of with International Diamonds, it's $5,000, Gold's $15,000, Platinum's $50,000. The company keeps on adding these profits on top of a 64% payout in their compensation plan. So it really shows that they have us in mind. They really value you leaders, you great leaders out there in the field working hard. They value you very much. So take advantage of that. In whatever country that you're in, this Club 250 will be a tremendous asset to helping you build a business and becoming successful, very successful in 4Life. Having said that, then, what are some of the things that we can do now to really get our organization moving? Well, that will certainly be one of them. But the one thing that we can do now is look into your group and look for those people who are serious about the business. You're going to know the serious ones because they're the ones always calling you. If they're not calling you, they're probably not that serious, because the ones calling you are the ones that want to share what's going on. They're prospecting. They're working hard. They're trying to get, they feel good about what's going on in the group that they have. Pay attention to those leaders. Always encourage them. At the same time, when you go out into public, be prepared to meet people. Again, if you have a warm market list, work that warm market list. I always encourage people to do that. When you have a new distributor that joins, show them the system. Show them how it works. Once you enroll them in 4Life, then enroll them in the International Mentors Team system, the IMT system. You need to get them started, and then make sure, help them get that website set up. Get their picture in there, get their bio, long or short, but get them going. I mean, it's a few small steps, and we got those tutorial videos in the back office that explains how to do everything if you got stuck. By the way, we're now translating the system into Chinese. Simplified for mainland China, traditional for Taiwan. That's going to be a major move, because when I was talking to Jeff Callanan when I was out in Hong Kong, he was telling me that the company is going to be very serious about China, spending money, getting products registered over there. I mean, it's not cheap. It's very expensive. But the fact that they're doing it tells me, a lot, that they really see China as a huge market. Again, the United States, potential here is unreal. But what's nice about it is as we are networkers, and we're social networkers, we market and build from our homes. And that means people that we meet in any of these countries we can build in. And it's very important to have a language that supports them, especially in markets that are known to be very aggressive. And certainly China is huge. That's aggressive. The U.S. is too. So is Japan. And that's another country we want to build our system and translate it now into Japanese. That will be coming after Chinese. So we have our targets, and there's reasons why, and it's because of the fact there's so much history behind these countries, that they're tremendous in growth, and that's why we want to translate the system for those countries. So the thing is, be prepared, and when you bring people in, make sure that you set them up, equip them for success. I was talking to Antonio, who lives out on an island in Portugal. He's spending a lot of time in Africa now building, and going down there. I see his pictures on Facebook, and he's enrolling all his members into the IMT system, and he just loves it. He's having a great time. He's doing very well. So stay positive, and keep your goals in front of you. Believe in your future. Commit to your future. And then know that people are out there. They're looking for this. They want this. And what better company than For Life Research? Our products, they have such a high residual repeat business. I look at my volume. It's it's 17 years now. No, 16. Well, it feels like maybe it is getting close to 17, but I'm losing track now. But after all these years, it's never been a down month. I mean, it just keeps going, and it's that way with so many of our leaders. At least the ones I talk to. There's 100 millionaires in my group. So you leaders, feel good about the fact that you're in a great company, in such a great company, and now you're equipped with such a great system. Use this summer and use the 250 club to encourage that to your leaders, so that they're not just fixed on 100 LP every month. You'll see such a big difference in your business. You really will. Well, that's it. And now that's about 30 minutes right there, and I thank everyone for getting on this call, and I hope you have a successful week. Set some goals. Go for it. You're going to do very well. We're going to continue to improve that system and add to it, and certainly if you have any suggestions, don't hesitate to let me know. You can message me on Facebook, and I hear from everybody all the time. Just about seems like I have to turn off my phone at night, because otherwise the people on the other side of the world would just keep me up all night. But thanks for making this call, and now that's it. I'll conclude the call, and I'll open it up for any of you to say goodbye, good night, or whatever, okay?